Remember this sound? The sound that once made your spine tingle and the grandstands erupt? That was the V10 era. And it's been gone for almost 2 decades. But what if, just what if, it came back? What would happen to Formula One if the V10s returned? Buckle up, because you're about to find out. In this video, we're going to explore the incredible possibility of F1 bringing back the iconic V10 engines, what it would mean for the sport, the technology, the environment, and most importantly, the fans.
Ferrari is passion.
This isn't just a trip down memory lane. It's a dive into what the future could have been and maybe still could be. Between 1989 and 2005, V10 engines ruled the Formula One world. These power units were raw, loud, and brutally fast. Producing up to 19,000 RPM and around 900 horsepower, the V10s were the heart of machines that legends drove. Michael Schumacher, Mika Hakkinen, Fernando Alonso. They didn't whisper, they screamed. The V10s gave fans an emotional, visceral experience that today's turbo hybrids simply can't replicate. Ask any F1 fan what they miss most, and 9 out of 10 will tell you the sound. But then the world changed. So did the rules. In 2014, Formula One switched to 1.6-liter V6 turbo hybrid engines. Why? To become more efficient, eco-friendly, and relevant to the car industry. The new engines cut fuel use by over 30%, introduced advanced energy recovery systems, and aligned the sport with global sustainability goals. But there was a trade-off. The thrilling sound was gone. What we got in return was silence, or at least a muted version of the past. So what if the FIA suddenly said, let's go back to V10s? The paddock would explode. Imagine hearing that iconic scream at Monza again, echoing through the trees. Fans would return in droves. Younger viewers who've only seen V10s on YouTube would finally experience the real magic. The cars would likely be lighter, simpler, and more mechanically thrilling to watch. Drivers would face raw power without the complex hybrid systems. Races could become more unpredictable. More drama, more chaos. Just more fun. But it's not all sunshine and nostalgia. Bringing V10s back means higher fuel consumption, around 70% more than today's engines. That's a massive step backward in a world pushing for zero emissions. Plus, F1 has already invested billions into hybrid and electric technologies. Would the sport abandon all that for nostalgia's sake? The logistics, the cost, the brand partnerships, all could be at risk. So, is there a middle ground? Some believe synthetic fuels could bring back high-performance engines without the environmental guilt. These fuels burn cleaner and could theoretically power a V10 without the heavy emissions. Others suggest a return of the V10, only for exhibition races or special Grand Prix events. Heck, some engineers even dream of using tech to simulate the V10 sound in modern engines. Not perfect, but better than nothing, right? Online, it's clear. Fans are starving for a comeback. From petitions to viral videos recreating V10 sounds, the nostalgia is powerful. Some say the V10s made F1 what it was. Loud, dangerous, unforgettable. And maybe what it should be again. But is that dream even realistic? In reality, the return of the V10 is unlikely. The sport is moving forward, not backward. But sometimes, progress leaves behind things that made us fall in love with F1 in the first place. Maybe the answer isn't to bring them back forever, but to find ways to reconnect with that era, through tech, through special races, or maybe, just maybe, through better sound design. Personally, I'd give anything to hear 20 screaming V10s take off at the start of a Grand Prix. Not just because of the sound, but because of what they represented. Passion, danger, speed, simplicity, and pure racing. Would you want to see the V10s return to Formula One? Let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious what you think. And if you enjoyed this ride through F1's past and future, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of motorsports. Until next time, keep racing and keep dreaming.